You've harvested your garlic, you've hung it to dry to cure. Now what do you do with it? I'm gonna show you what we do to store our garlic for the winter. Hi, I'm Michelle from JMC Family Farms. Today I'm going to show you how to take your garlic that's been sitting and curing for a few weeks and then teach you how to prepare it for winter for storage. So stick around, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. I harvested our garlic about the middle of July. Now this year I did harvest it a little bit early because of all the rain that we were having here in Ontario. So after you harvest garlic, you have to make sure that you put it in a really well ventilated area. And that is so that you can make sure that there's enough airflow getting to the garlic. If you harvest your garlic correctly and you store it and let it cure, you can store garlic for the winter. This is hardneck garlic for anywhere from about 9 to 12 months. Just gotta make sure that there was no moisture and mold that's gotten into your garlic bulb, and if you complete this next step correctly, then you'll see what I mean. So in order to know if your garlic is ready for the next step, you want to make sure that the leaves are really dried out. So you can see in this particular garlic clove that it really has dried out quite nicely. So all that you need to do next is just get a pair of sharp scissors. You can use, these are just like little gardening shears, I guess. The chickens are right here trying to get this. And all that you would do is just clip, let's see if I do it this way. You would just clip as close to the end as possible. That's it. And you just get as many as you can of the little roots off the bottom. And then for the top of this garlic bulb, you want to leave about 2.5 to 3 inches. So I'm just going to cut this off here. And you would just put this in your, I don't know, in Ontario we have a grain bin that goes to the, like that the garbage comes and picks up. That's what I'm going to do with these ends, because you'd want to make sure that you do dispose of those, and because of disease and things like that, you don't want to put them in your own compost. So next step that you would do is all that you do is you gently just peel off the next, if you can, the fewer layers that you do peel off, the better, because you want to make sure that you're preserving this as best as possible for the winter. And that's it. So this is a nice, I'm going to take this next one off just because it was peeling. And that's it. If you had a little brush, you could just scrub the end of that bulb off, or I guess they're the roots is really what it is. You could scrub it so that you're sure there's no dirt, but that's it. And just the one thing is you just want to make sure you leave this long enough. Often what people will do is they will cut it off really short, and you definitely don't want to do that. So the longer this neck is, it actually prevents the moisture from getting down into the bulb, and that then helps the bulb from not breaking down and getting moldy and decomposing over the winter time, and your garlic would go bad. The other problem with cutting this too short is it actually decreases the storage life of your garlic. So that's really important too. You've worked so hard to grow this garlic that you definitely want to store it as long as possible and use it over the winter. So I've got a bunch of garlic all cleaned and ready to go. So in order to store this for the winter, what you can do is you can use a well-ventilated basket, that works. But this year what I'm gonna try, and it's just because I don't have a lot of space in my basement to put a lot of baskets. We have a root cellar, but because we are in Ontario, it will freeze during the winter, so I can't keep it in the root cellar because I don't want it to go bad. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna put the garlic in these vegetable bags, because then what I can do is I can hang it from a nail in the basement, and then it will store really well. So these little vegetable bags, the air can circulate through these bags, so it will be perfect. So I can get a couple of these and just hang them up downstairs because it needs to stay in a cool, dark place, but still get enough air through here. A paper bag would work, but really some sort of a basket would definitely be better, or a vegetable bag. If you've never grown fresh garlic before, once you try your own garlic, you will never want to buy garlic from another, like from the grocery store. You won't want to buy garlic again because it is absolutely delicious. I hope this video was helpful about garlic. If you'd like to try growing garlic in your garden next year, check out my channel. I've got lots of videos on there that will help you along because it's really not hard. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.